What's going on, guys? JSGC here, back again for another Manchester City video, where today we're going to be doing the preview of Arsenal v Manchester City in the Premier League. Before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. It is free to subscribe. Also, don't forget social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video and do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Finally, this video is sponsored and brought to you by Kitbag, where you can go and check out Manchester City's home shirt for the 2024-2025 season, which is available for less than £40. Links and details there in the description. Do go and check it out, and anyone that does check out Kitbag does help to support the future content created here on my channel. So, match information for this game. This game taking place at the Emirates Stadium for Premier League match day number 24 on Sunday, 2nd of February 2025, with a 4:30 PM GMT kickoff time, with the game being broadcast live on Sky Sports here in the United Kingdom. Anybody heading to Arsenal away, do enjoy yourselves. So, our opponents, Arsenal, formed in 1886, led by manager Mikel Arteta, currently find themselves second in the Premier League, 6 points behind Liverpool in first place. Liverpool, they play AFC Bournemouth away on Saturday, so if Liverpool win that game, Arsenal will be 9 points behind, with Liverpool potentially going 12 points clear if they end up winning their game in hand and Arsenal lose this game. So, to me, this is a must-win game for Arsenal, regardless of what happens in that Liverpool game, because otherwise the title just slowly starts to slip away. And I'm not saying Arsenal's on last chance saloon when it comes to the title, but if they do want to win the Premier League title, then when you're going up against the likes of Manchester City at home, they've got to be winning that game. Now, Arsenal's form, won 4 of the last 5 games. Only points dropped came at home against Aston Villa, which they drew 2-2. They did win on Wednesday night away to Girona in the Champions League by 2-1, and they did win their last Premier League game away at Wolverhampton Wanderers at the weekend by 1-0. Now, in terms of their dangers, for me, the strength and power and creativity in their midfield. So I suspect that Odegaard is going to be back and will start this game. He's back in training. I'm expecting to see Declan Rice, who's going to provide some creative opportunities for Arsenal from set pieces, and also looking at some physical presence with Thomas Partey starting this game as well. Now, they are having some injuries in terms of their attack, so I'm expecting Leandro Trossard to be starting on the left, Martinelli on the right, and Kai Havertz starting up top. As I said, we do need to be careful of their set play. They're very aggressive. They have a good defensive shape. Their marking and their physicality is very good, and Manchester City have got to match Arsenal's presence when it comes to their defensive responsibilities. If they don't, then Arsenal will score goals and Manchester City will struggle in this game. Under normal circumstances, I'd be looking at the injury news and I'd be thinking Gabby Jesus out until November, Bukayo Saka out until April, Ben White missing, potentially Raya might be missing from this game, Odegaard, Tomiyasu, maybe they'll feature, maybe they might start. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm looking at this, I'm thinking no Gabby Jesus, no Bukayo Saka, no Ben White. Arsenal, if Manchester City can turn up, can cause them a lot of problems. But it's got to be a perfect performance from City to pick up points, to pick up a win here at the Emirates Stadium. And I think if we had a fully fit squad with the likes of Ruben Diaz back, Jeremy Doku potentially making an impact on the game, I'd feel a little more confident than what I do. At the moment, City have got injuries, Arsenal have got injuries. Both of these teams very tired. They've played a lot of games. Both teams not had form and starting to find some form. It's good, but it's not brilliant. That's kind of where both these sides are at. So maybe we might cancel each other. It might be a boring 0-0 draw. At the moment, Arsenal have the home advantage, and if Manchester City don't turn up with a perfect performance, I can see Arsenal potentially winning this game. But if Man City do put in a 10 out of 10 performance, I can see Manchester City taking points, maybe even winning this game. What I do think, though, is this game's going to be really close. Now, Arsenal still still not brought a striker in, so I'm expecting them to line up with a 4-3-3 formation. If he's fit, Raya starts in goal, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and I'm going Lewis Skelly to be starting on the left-hand side. He was meant to be suspended for this game. He was sent off in the match against Wolves. However, that red card has been rescinded, even though the referee and VAR agreed it was a red card, since the referee got some threats from Arsenal fans making their online presence known. I do feel like potentially the Premier League and the referee association and helping to overturn that red card have buckled. When a player goes in with their foot up, studs up, making contact on the leg, you run the risk of a red card. And if the referee gives you a red card and VAR agrees, normally that's the end of the matter. I'm not entirely sure why it's been overturned, but here we are. We can sit here and debate it all day. He's going to be available, and I reckon he starts this game. If not, then Tomiyasu Calafiori, who did score past Man City at the Etihad, could be other options. I reckon Partey, Rice and Odegaard in midfield, Martinelli, Trossard out wide, and Havertz starting up top. Now, Manchester City formed in 1894, led by manager Pep Guardiola, currently find ourselves fourth in the Premier League. We know with a win here and Nottingham Forest lose at home against Brighton on Saturday, and we go third and just 3 points behind Arsenal. So whilst it's a big game for Arsenal in terms of their title credentials, it's a very important game this for Manchester City as well, in trying to help to secure top four football and Champions League football for next season, and also trying to play catch up to the teams in second and third place as well. Now, in terms of our form, it's 7 wins in 20 for Manchester City. We're unbeaten in 7 games domestically. We're unbeaten domestically in 2025 as well. We won our last game on Saturday against Chelsea in the Premier League by 3-1. We did win our last game that we played midweek in the Champions League under pressure, where it was a must-win game. We went 1-0 behind, put in a good second half performance, came back, won that game by 3-1 against Club Brugge, and now we've qualified for the playoffs of the Champions League, where we know we're going to be facing off against Real Madrid. I've done my reaction to that if you do want to go and check that out on my channel. So in terms of injury news for Manchester City, Rodri, our long-term absentee, he is out of this game. Oscar Bobb training, could even make the squad for this match. Nathan Ake, Ruben Diaz, Jeremy Doku, they're also more than likely out, but we do have our new signings, Omar Marmoush, Vitor and Kodia Khusanov, all available once more. So I'm going to pop up my team prediction now. I'm going Ederson once more starts in goal for Manchester City. I think the big call here comes on the right hand side, because I have huge doubts about Matheus Nunes' capabilities when it comes to defending. There's no doubt that when it comes to distribution and ball play, that Nunes is a good option on the right hand side, but Arsenal are going to have a real pop, and the Nunes potentially marking Leandro Trossard causes me a lot of concern. So City have the option here to maybe go with 4 defenders rather than 3, and we could see Khusanov given the nod ahead of Nunes. We'll see. I reckon it'll be Nunes, but I wouldn't rule out Khusanov maybe starting this game. I think in the rest of the centre-backs, John Stones, Manuel Akanji and Josko Gvardiol selects itself. Now, the next big call comes in midfield, because I've not selected Ilkay Gundogan. It could be a case where we go with Kovacic, Bernardo, Silva and Gundogan, but it does mean one of Foden, Marmoush or Savinho and Kevin De Bruyne are 2 of them players are going to miss out in starting this game. I reckon Gundogan's going to miss out. I think we're going to go Kovacic and Bernardo Silva in midfield, and I think we're going to look for a little bit more creativity. Phil Foden starts along with Omar Marmoush. I can see Omar Marmoush drifting into the middle, playing behind the striker Erling Haaland, almost occupying as a second striker, with Phil Foden on the right hand side. Savinho got to start for me on the left hand side, and Erling Haaland starting up top. Now, in terms of my score prediction, I think it's going to be a really close game. I can see Arsenal on their set pieces causing City problems and maybe just edging this game. 0-0, 1-0, 2-1 either way. I'm not too sure what's going to happen, but I think it's going to be close. I don't think there's going to be too many goals, but I do think it's going to be a really close game. I can see Kai Havertz scoring a goal. I can see Gabriel with a corner getting a goal as well, going Omar Marmoush to score his first Manchester City goal, and I'm going 2-1 Arsenal. But I really hope that I'm wrong. I want a result. I want a win. I want Manchester City, second half of the season, to make their step statement to everybody else to say we are not scared about facing Real Madrid in the Champions League. We're not scared about facing Newcastle and Liverpool in upcoming games. We're not scared of these teams, and to do so, we have got to have something to go at. We've got to have something that says, there's that result, there's that performance, that's the level that we can hit. Well, here is a perfect chance for Manchester City against a quality team to showcase what they can do. If we can get a result, if we can get a win here, this could be season-turning for Manchester City. I'm not suggesting that City are going to go on, win every single game and win the Premier League. I'm just saying season-turning in terms of momentum, where the belief is there, where we look to try and tie up top four football, have a push in the FA Cup, and see what happens against Real Madrid as well in the Champions League. Now, in terms of my betting tips, I do think it's going to be close, but I am going both teams to score. I'm going Gvardiol to score any time. He did score at the Etihad back in September, so I'm going Gvardiol to score any time. I do wish we had Ruben Diaz available for this game to help with set-piece defending. I don't think we're going to have him available. I'm also going Matheus Nunes if he starts to get a yellow card anytime, because I can see Leandro Trossard causing him a lot of bother on that Manchester City right-hand side. Now, next up, Arsenal take on Newcastle away in the second leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup on Wednesday. Newcastle lead that game by 2-0. Arsenal's next game in the Premier League, they take on Leicester City away on the 15th of February, so a big long break coming up very soon for Arsenal as they are out of the FA Cup. For Manchester City, we've got nearly a week off, which is a bit of a luxury, and then we've got Leyton Orient away in the FA Cup next Saturday, which will allow Man City to do some rotation ahead of what is, for the remainder of February, a huge month for Manchester City, as we do look towards the Champions League first leg game straight after the Leyton Orient game on the Tuesday or Wednesday, and then playing in the Premier League against Newcastle and Real Madrid away, then Liverpool at home and Tottenham Hotspur as well away from home midweek. So lots of big games coming up here for Manchester City in what is the start of a crucial month for Manchester City. Win all these games and who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Now, last note, there will be a live watch along for this game. I'm going live at 4 p.m. GMT on Sunday. I already have the link out on my channel. If you want to go and set your reminders for that, I will see you for that. Alternatively, I'll see you for the next Manchester City video very soon. So there we go. That has been today's video. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And finally, do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by Kitbag, where you can go and check out the Manchester City home shirt for the season, available for less than £40. Links and details there in the description, and a big thank you to Kitbag for sponsoring this video. They've got lots of other wonderful deals that you can go and check out as well, and I'll see you all again real soon for the next video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.